Hi everybody. Did you know that adults spend 90% of their time on average in buildings? And that is why creating healthy buildings are so important. So this was one of the takeaways that we got from the DAS conference that we had a couple of days ago, the DAS virtual event, our first one, and it was spectacular. It was really good. So we had less than 80% drop-off rate. So that means that 80% of attendees stayed on the day, the full day. I mean, they were engaged, they were at it, they were playing. They were an absolutely fantastic audience. And if you were one of those, thank you so much for playing with us and for being there and for participating. And we honor you for taking the time and investing it in yourself. It's so important in today that we learn, and we're constantly learning and learning. We've got to be learning machines and wanting to know more and more all the time, especially in an industry that moves on the one hand so fast, on the other hand has such principles, and where you impact people's lives so much. So thank you to all of those that attended. Some of the other speakers on the day, just so you know, included Oki Wood from GAP, Architects and Urban Designers, and he talked about sustainable urbanism and moving from sustainable megacities to sustainable city meaning. I must be honest, it got quite a lot of chat in the chat box. There was a lot of discussion around this topic. So it's obviously one that's of great importance, and obviously one that he raised a couple of issues that I think are really pertinent. So we're going to try and get Oki to do us some articles on that in the upcoming issues of Walls and Roofs and Floors. If you'd like to subscribe, links are below. Really important to subscribe. Get it. We asked our participants and they love the new virtual magazine. They absolutely love the clickability of it, everything you can do with it. And we really try and bring you some great articles, all the latest products, all the latest news. For instance, Marley today launched brand new branding. They will now be known as Ethics South Africa. They were one of our sponsors on the day as well, on the DAS conference, as well as ISS, which have a new product, which is spectacular. It's absolutely wonderful. And then we also have MyTech. They also have a great new product, which is fantastic for flooring industry. So you might want to check that out. It'll definitely help you. And that also got quite a bit of chat to the chat box during the DAS. So definitely of relevance to you. Some of the other topics that we discussed was also intuition. So Teresa Hartman has been talking about creativity and intuition, and she just takes such a complex subject and unpacks it. And I'll be honest, some of the comments that we got is, you left the best for last. So really interesting one there as well. And then Juliet Kavish, she spoke about id and what is id, and it's such an inspiring talk. And of course, Juliet has such a beautiful voice. I mean, you could listen to that woman all day long. It's fantastic. So for those of you that weren't there, we will be hosting them again. If you want to be on the mailing list, be sure to mail us and let us know so that we let you know first. Literally, when we opened for registration, we had limited seats on this event. We tried to keep it small and tight. And when we opened the registration for this event, we had sold almost 100 seats, or actually almost filled 100 seats within 40 minutes. It was incredible. So people know the DAS conference, and they know that we try to bring you value. And we want to say thank you to all of those that attended. You really made it spectacular. It was so fun. We had such a great time. And like a lot of the people say, great event, great fun, great hosting, really enjoyed it, very informative. And that's what we do. Try to make it entertaining and informative for you. So thanks so much. We hope to see you at the next one. But in the meantime, be on the lookout for the articles around this, and stay well, stay safe. Yay! Level 1 lockdown! We did it! Enjoy, guys.